Hi, I'm going to show you how to draw the Lewis dot structure. In this video, I'm going to use the periodic table from the New York State Regents reference tables, but I'm going to show you how to use any periodic table. So first we have to remember what the electron configuration is and how it helps us. So the electron configuration shows you how many electrons there are in each energy level. The first number being the first energy level, second being the second energy level. So if I were to draw the Bohr model of carbon, it would look like this. Because I have 2 electrons in my first energy level, 4 electrons in my second energy level. So these outermost electrons is what we call valence electrons. And that helps us draw the Lewis structure. So if I were to draw the Lewis structure of carbon, all I need to do is write the symbol for carbon, which is C, and the 4 valence electrons. So what I do is I like to space them out. So I'll start on top with 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. But let's try a few other examples. So if we were doing argon, which is Ar, okay, all I need to look at is the electron configuration. And the very last number is my valence electrons. So 8 is my valence electrons. I'm going to write it out big so you guys can see it. So argon, Ar, electron configuration 2-8-8. I just need the very last number. Those are my valence electrons. So I draw the symbol Ar, and then I'm going to draw 8 electrons or 8 dots around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now notice that there are kind of 4 sides to this. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And that's how we like to draw them, because we like to draw electrons in pairs. And that's very important when you start learning about bonding. But for now, that's how we draw it. You don't have to circle anything. But let's look at another example. So if we were to look at the element boron, okay, so I'll rewrite over here. So boron, element B, or symbol B, has a configuration of 2-3. All I need is the last number. So the element symbol is B, and I draw 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And that's all. Now, if you did not have the Regents reference tables, and you were just using any periodic table, you can figure this out by which group the element is in. So for example, this is the first group. Hydrogen only has 1 valence electron, actually only 1 electron. Lithium, 1 valence electron. Sodium, 1 valence electron. Potassium, 1 valence electron. So everything in the first group has 1 valence electron. Everything in the second group has 2 valence electrons. All elements in the 13th group have 3 valence electrons. 14th group have 4 valence electrons. And so on. You get the idea. Group 18, except for helium, because it only has 2 electrons. Neon, 8 valence electrons. Argon, 8 valence electrons, etc. So if you had any periodic table and you know that oxygen is in the 16th group, that 6 represents number of valence electrons. So oxygen would have 6 valence electrons, sulfur would have 6 valence electrons. But when you look at the transition elements, that rule does not apply. And that's it for Lewis dot structures.